yes. What defines my name? Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blonde was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started with it. It was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
Here's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. On the toss, they'll run. Awkward-looking tackle there. Upended at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Big-time play for Philly. 33 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4.
19, let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And look out there. Upended at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carty's kick is good. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll get across the 20, bump him down to the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Nolan Smith getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one late over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
It'll stay on the ground. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We're back to Arlington. in a moment. Third, they need 8.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Check.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here comes a return from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10.
A run, and this is Aston Genty. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Eagles' 39-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
60 Bison, don't go 18.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play kick. He'll whip it. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to CeeDee Lamb. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Well, third and 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down. On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Defenses always have to make a decision, like how do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want it to be a give read, and that's what we saw here. They were ready.
And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second TD catch of the season. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And unable to add the point after.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Here's second and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. On the run to the right. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Throwing now on first and 10. Moving to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Eagles. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will go up by 7. Leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
This is one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
We'll run the draw with Genty. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
Third down and 9.
Let's go now.
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Cowboys.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, moving to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he'll take this one in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one taken in by Hyatt. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle it. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. On comes Joshua Carney for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Brown now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I tell the G, hey, watch me do it.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, ready? From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Here we go, set. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, that's Ferguson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going up top. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Here we go, set.
Motion man is high.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That's caught! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
66 yards.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. A gain of 66 yards.
66 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Carney now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
16.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the luxury.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19, come 19.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's down the field for Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
79 Bronco, 19 tight, 19.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Cowboys 24.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the calls to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Cowboys going to take a timeout. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for two. He'll swing that out wide. And this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Moving outside the pocket. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Now on 2nd and long. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.